In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Yéyo Tequila Silver, right here on the Tequila Hombre, coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Yéyo Tequila Silver. Now, one thing that's a little different about this brand is that they don't do any aged expressions yet. There's no Repo or Añejo or anything other than the Blanco. And the reason why they did this is because they really want to show what a good quality Blanco made with good quality agave, grown in the highlands, can taste like. Okay, so let's not waste any more time. There's some interesting information about this in the making of the tequila. So let's get into how this tequila is made. All right, Yéyo Tequila Silver is made at NOM 1414. And if it sounds familiar, Art Nom 1414 comes from there, as well as some other really good brands that come out of 1414. They make really good stuff. They do it right. It is located in the highlands of Jalisco in the Rondas. The master distiller is Sergio Cruz. The agave used are Weber Blue agave grown in the highlands from a single estate. So they use a single farm, and they make sure that the agave are at their peak ripeness before they harvest them, and then they process them properly, and then place them in stone brick ovens, otherwise known as hornos, and they cook them for up to 3 days. After they're done cooking the agave, they then extract the sugars from the agave fibers using a roller mill, and then it is fermented in stainless steel tanks. Now, one thing that's a little different with this tequila than a lot of other ones is they do use champagne yeast for the fermentation. And with champagne yeast, it's been my experience with it as a home brewer, and when I've used it, when I've created my beers and stuff, is that you get a drier finished product with it. It does more of a complete fermentation with it. And then also, in addition, they play Spanish classical music while it is fermenting to give the yeast something to get pepped up by. So after it is done fermenting, it is then distilled twice in copper pot stills. Now, the lowest price I could find for this online is $37.94. Now, there are places all over online that sell it, and you can actually find it in some stores in some states, but it's not widely distributed quite yet, but it's making its way around the country. So don't be afraid to look online to place an order if this sounds like something you want. All right, so enough about how this tequila is made. Let's get into the tasting portion of the episode. All right, going up top to the pour cam, like usual recently, I'm using the Denver and Liley agave glass. They spent 2 years developing this glass, and it really does show. I really can detect a lot of the subtle notes and stuff in the agave spirits when I'm using this glass. It's become my favorite go-to glass now. So I do recommend them, and I'll put a link in the description if you're wondering where to get these glasses. They sell them at some other stores. So if you do Google Denver and Liley, it's Liely, you'll be able to find them in some local stores, possibly around you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put some Yayo into the glass. There we go. And let's go back up top and take a look at it in the glass and do our taste. Okay, taking a look at this in the glass. If you notice, it coats the glass very nicely. You can see those legs and tears coming down the glass. So it's going to have a nice, oily, viscous mouthfeel to it. Looking at the tequila itself, it is crystal clear, just like any tequila coming out of NOM 1414 should be, since they typically do a very good job with their tequilas. There might be one or two that I don't really care for, but the rest of them are solid. On the nose of this, get those beautiful, sweet cinnamon nose coming from this, from the cooked agave. So you get cinnamon and baking spices mixed in. It's got a hint of citrus coming through, a little bit of like lemon and orange in there. A little bit, smells like a little bit of a tartness coming through. And a little bit of a fresh, grassy vegetalness. So it's like when you cut your lawn and you get that really nice, fresh lawn smell, you get a little bit of that in there as well. Do pick up a little bit of minerality from the water. You can tell they use nice, clean well water for this. It smells really good. All right, so let's see how it tastes. Nice, creamy, oily mouthfeel on it. I'm definitely picking up the beautiful baking spices and sweet cinnamony taste from the cooked agave. Definitely a citrus kind of flavor coming through on it, like orange peel, and maybe a little bit of lemon in there as well. And it has a grassiness to it, like fresh cut grass coming through as well. So everything that we picked up in the nose really comes through on the flavor profile nicely. It's got a little bit of heat to it, and it has a nice medium to medium long finish on it. And on the finish, it really kind of sits there with some sweet cinnamon kind of honey-esque kind of flavor on the tongue, which makes you want to take another sip. So I have to oblige. Yeah, it's all there, you guys. This is a really nice Blanco. I highly recommend it. I'm going to give it 4 agave. If you've tried Yayo, I'd love to hear what you think about it. Comment below and let me know if you've tried it. Comment to know, and let me know if our tastings were similar, if you picked up the same kind of notes. If you've seen a tequila out there that you'd like for me to do a review of, comment below and let me know, and if I can fit it in, I will. I love interacting with you guys on the comment section. If you have questions or anything, comment below, and I'll answer them best to my knowledge. And if I can't, I don't know the answer, I'll find it for you and get it for you, okay? Don't forget to give me a like for the information I shared, and more importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because if you subscribe and you like the videos and you comment on the videos, you increase your chances of winning some of the great prizes we're giving away. And I'm putting together a huge prize package for our 2,000 subscription giveaway, 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and make sure you comment below. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. Salud.